Hey guys, this is William, playing an EIKWM France deck 4 with Bloomer, Jonap, and Lady in Waiting. Joe and Lady are two of the strongest players on the site, so it should be a very tough game. So looking at this first pile, my options are Tutor, Lady in Waiting, and Engineer, and the card to pick is Lady in Waiting, I'm pretty sure. Tutor is nice, but if you don't play 6 occupations, then you might not have a game where you can do that. So probably an engineer is good, but it's not on the quality of Lady in Waiting. Wow, I just got past Charcoal Burner by Bloomer. So Bloomer's got something really excellent up his sleeve. But I mean, Joe and Lady are going to get good cards here. Raiding Maniac, Chief's Daughter, Plowman, Food Connoisseur, Apple Picker. Lots of good cards here. Farmer. Definitely getting something good back from that pile. This pick, I think I'm going to take 24601. Just because with Lady in Waiting, I should get to 4 or 5 people relatively quickly. So, you know, 3 actions for 6 points is a pretty good return. And this pick, I like Tanner, but I think I'm probably going to go with Beekeeper. Beekeeper's simple, easy to play, combos nicely with anything that you want to build stables with. Okay, and this pick, considering Godfather, just because of charcoal burners, and then I could build ovens myself. Thatcher is usually worth considering. In this game, it would be a 3 read action, which is not that strong. What I think I might go with is Fisherman and hope to get a fishing combo with my minor improvements. Otherwise, I might not play any of these cards. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with Godfather. I already have Charcoal Burner, Lady in Waiting, and Beekeeper to play early. I don't need another early Ock. This pick, well, there's my combo, geez. Um, I think I'm going to take Market Crier, actually. I think it's going to be worth playing because with 24601, I'll have a really high point ceiling. Market Crier rewards you for having a high point ceiling. I could do Plowman, but then I have like 4 occupations to play early in the game, which I don't necessarily want. And Food Connoisseur, I won't be able to play early. This is all stuff that wants to be played early, so that's why I'm thinking Market Crier. And Market Crier is not a bad card at all, so. This will take Swineherd, just point ceiling. Wow. Stonehouse Extension and Rock Pyramid. How do I pass up on that? Well, with Quarry being there, I think that's how I do it. How do I not take Quarry here, right? And then probably, if it comes back, I'd be happy to take Stonehouse Extension. although I'm sure someone else will draft it. So too bad I didn't take Food Connoisseur because it would combo nicely with my Quarry, but oh well. All right. Think I'm going to take Half Timbered House here. Um, yeah, Half Timbered House with Quarry should be okay. If I get Stonehouse Extension back, then it would be perfect. None of the rest of these cards are really blowing me away. Like, I don't need Corn Scoop. I don't need Bonfire. So Heatwave is nice with Charcoal Burner. So probably that's my number one option. Wood Path is usually good. Amusement Park's okay. But I think Heatwave is just really nice for Charcoal Burner. And this pick is either Field or Clockwork Man. Clockwork Man is good for getting the Quarry out earlier. Field is good because it's the Field Miner. That's just a great miner. I think I like Clockwork Man here, actually, for playing Quarry a bit earlier. So my three early ox are Lading Wade and Charcoal Burner Beekeeper. Then I play Clockwork Man, which lets me play Quarry. So let's see if I get Stonehouse Extension back. That'd be quite cool if I do. I'm sure I won't, though. Boomer is not happy with my pile. Ooh, Stonehouse Extension came back. Perfect. Just perfect. So looking at build one room, reno up to Stonehouse Extension for 4-room Stonehouse and Lady in Waiting. Should be a very strong game. Best card here is Corn Scoop. Might mean that I don't play Market Crier. We'll see. What I do want to do as much as possible is get the first family growth, because I want lots of actions in this game so that I can use those extra actions on Quarry and renovating early and stuff like that. And this pick is Wooden Path. All right, good start. So what do I start with? First action, Beekeeper, probably. So I did broadcast this live originally on twitch.tv/play_agricola or agricola. I'm keeping an eye on chat. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to make them. So since I'm pursuing the first room, this action is wood. I could do clay, but I want that room. Oh, interesting. Joe going for 6 food or for day labor instead of 2 clay. I wonder if he has educator again. That would be like 3 out of 4 games that I've played with Joe that he's got educator. So this I'll either do 2 reed or charcoal burner depending on what the card is. Definitely 2 reed. So my second action is probably going to be 4 clay. If Bloomer lets me get it, he might not. 4 clay or 3 wood, both of them are excellent for me. I do want to get on Reedstone food one time, and I'm probably going to need a food action at some point before the first harvest. I expect Lady in Waiting will do grain, and Joe will do. Oh, he might do 2 wood here. But Lady in Waiting might start player as well. There it is, baking tray for Lady in Waiting. So my hope is that Bloomer doesn't first action Cooking Hearth or Fireplace so that I can play Charcoal Burner before he does that. So my moves are Charcoal Burner, then take food, then in round 4 play Lady in Waiting. There's my Charcoal Burner. So he played Sheep Farmer, which will give him an extra food when he goes on the sheep space. So I expect Bloomer builds Cooking Hearth here. I get a food and a wood, and then I will take a food action. And then my ideal round 4 is play Lady in Waiting and then build a room. Or play Lady in Waiting and then Reedstone food so that I have the stuff to play Charcoal Burner. Or not Charcoal Burner, Clockwork Man. Wonder if Joe's considering one read here to build the first room himself. No, definitely not. No, because he would assume that I would just build ahead of him. He doesn't know that I have an occupation that I have to play next round. A little surprised that Bloomer didn't do 4 wood or 3 wood, but that's fine. I play Lady in Waiting here. I am both playing and playing Lady in Waiting. Womp womp. So I expect Lady in Waiting and Bloomer both take wood actions here. Although Lady in Waiting might do 4 clay to build the clay oven. No, taking 4 wood. Yeah. I expect Bloomer will take wood as well, so then my action will be to build a room. So I feed 3 food and 1 from my beekeeper. Oh, this is nice for Joe. Writing Maniac with Tutor. Very nice. So we're just waiting on Joe to plan out his Rating Maniac occupations. Isn't lira like Roman for, or something like ancient Roman for reading or something like that? Clay hut builder for Joe. Okay. Oh, nice. Round 5 family growth. Beautiful. Just what I was hoping for. So I'll play corn scoop. I guess I probably won't need to do market crier. I'll play corn scoop. So it would be nice to do Clockwork Man here, but I would need to go on. I didn't go on Reedstone Food at all in round ones or stage one, so I might, instead of using Clockwork Man to play Quarry, I might play Godfather because depending on the round six card, if the round six card is Reno, I actually don't mind playing Godfather because then I have good incentive to do stuff like build clay oven or stone oven. Yeah, so what do I do with this action? I could just take 3 wood, but 3 wood doesn't help me feed at all. And I think I need to start going down the path of getting food. Maybe I do play Market Crier here. I think I like Market Crier with this move. So if I can Market Cry twice and have even like 3 fields, it should be enough for me to easily max on crop points. So my to-do list is go on Reedstone Food, get 3 or 4 clay so that I can Reno play Heat Wave. Gets me a free fireplace, activates my charcoal burner, and then play Quarry as well so that I can go to a stone house. Maybe to that end, I want to do 2 reed and then day labor twice rather than Reedstone Food. It's a better return. I think I can count on charcoal burner activating twice. So if I do next action, day, quarry, then day labor, that should be enough. That'll be 4 food from day labor, 1 from charcoal burner, 1 from beekeeper. That's enough to feed the next harvest. Ideally, I don't want to go on market crier until I can build an oven myself. Because I don't want to give someone else grain right before they build their own oven. So Lady in Waiting played the clay oven, so I get my charcoal burner to activate. So I could just do major minor here, but Joe is going to build a room either way, so I think this is fine. Because then I can first action take four wood. What I could also do is build the well. Hmm. Well, if I do build the well, it helps Joe because it makes his tinsmith better. So I want to get 4 clay next round. So I'm pretty sure Lady in Waiting is not gonna let me get the stone oven. Maruskak, hi, can I make my videos louder? Unfortunately, the mic volume is as loud as it can go. Okay, I'm gonna activate this microphone boost, so everybody turn your volume down because it might get way louder. All right, we'll try that. Okay, so I built the well because Joe would be able to reno well here, and he might do it just to guarantee the tinsmith conversion is better, and also to start getting the clay hut builder payout. Um, yeah, and he might figure it's worth sacrificing 1 round of family growth to get that combination. But yeah, this is nice. Clay hut builder with tinsmith. Nice. Great use for that food. 3 food per round for 5 rounds. So my last action will, just gonna be to go on quarry again. So Bloomer going on start player here. So I use my quarry again. So this is where the early quarry is really powerful because I have I got to 3 actions really quickly, and the last action in the round is generally not that good. So instead of doing a core action, I'm getting 2 food and 3 resources, which is pretty ridiculous. So first move will be 4 clay here. And ideally, I can play grain, market cry, and then build stone oven. But I'm pretty sure Late in Waiting is going to build the stone oven ahead of me. There it is, Lady in Waiting playing the stone oven. That's fine. I'm gonna do Reno play Heat Wave, which will let me play Fireplace, and then also do another action of Quarry because I want to get the resources for my Stonehouse extension. And then when I Reno to Stone, I can Reno Stonehouse extension or Reno upgrade to Cooking Hearth. So I Reno, build a fireplace, and get a wood and a food. So maybe I should take 3 sheep with my next move, just so that my feeding is nice and secure. So if I do quarry 2 more times, that's enough for me to Reno, play Stonehouse extension, and play Half Timbered House. So assuming I don't play any more major improvements and I don't play Clockwork Man, my stone is completely tight. I would need a 2 reed action to get enough reed for Half Timbered House and Stonehouse extension. And then clay, I have 1 clay, which is perfect for Half Timbered House. And then I'll just leave 1 wood behind. So everything's looking really good. I've had an excellent start to this game. So my to-do list for this round: plow, day labor, and what? Probably reno cooking hearth here is fine. I guess we should have waited for Joe to do his occupation, but whatever. So this round, day labor and reno. So then next round would be like plow, take wood, take 2 reeds, something like that. So reno got taken by Joe. That's fine. I'll do um, I'll do grain and market cry with my last action. Bloomer doing family growth. So I will, yeah, I'll market cry. I don't need to do start player here. So I market cry, feed 5 food plus B, and I gotta be right back. All right. So 4 wood is available, so I take 4 wood. So Joe is going to build this round, so I just want to set myself up so that I can grow next round. So I'll do 2 reed and then probably do the cooking hearth upgrade, I think, to make sure I get it. Ooh, amusement park. Wonder what Lady in Waiting's looking at. Maybe 2 cattle next round? Okay, I'll do my Reno cooking hearth upgrade here. There it is. There's the reason he passed me charcoal burner, the Chamberlain. There's family growth round 12. So I was thinking about doing star player this round, but I probably don't need to. Probably what I want to do is start player Stonehouse extension round 12. So I want to grab wood, and I want to do one more quarry. And then I'm done doing quarry for the rest of the game. I have enough food for the next harvest already, which is a nice position to be in. Oh, lady in waiting, start player donkey looks like. Donkey is a great card. Yeah, lady in waiting has been start player a lot this game. I guess I did it twice. Once with Quarry, once with Corn Scoop. So I need to feed 5 plus 2 for my lady in waiting, so that's 7 total. Because I get 1 from my beekeeper, so 8. Really, it's 8 total, but I'm not going to take the beekeeper food, so I just need to subtract 7 total food. And I think this last action is going to be to play 24601. Yeah, because I don't have anything that I really want to do on the board. Well, take a grain, I guess. And I still need to get my fencing done. Okay, I won't play it this round. I'll do one more Market Crier action. So this first action is Stonehouse Extension, and then on Family Growth I will play Half Timbered House. And then round 13, first action is Plow Sow. Although Bloomer might start player here. That's possible. If he does, I guess I do 4 wood. Oh, you know what? I just realized I did that too late. Oh no! Oh no, I just realized I don't have room for the 5th person. Well, I screwed that up. I totally forgot that I needed to do that before Lady in Waiting paid off. Whoops. Still worth doing, but yeah, much worse now. Really glad I didn't play 24601 last round. So plow's gone. Pretty much all the good stuff on the board is gone. I could just take wood. I think though this move, first move is going to be 2-4. This move here is 2-4-6-0-1. So then this last action, I think is going to be, I'm going to do sow bake. I'll sow a vegetable in a grain and bake some grain. Probably bake a lot of grain actually. And then I'll do family growth with my first room round 12 rather than plow sow. I'll aim for plow sow round 14 with start player half timbered house next round if it comes around. Although I'm sure it won't. I'm just so used to being top left. I assumed I was top left here. Whoops. So Lady in Waiting did sow bake, so I'm not getting on sow bake. So I think I will market cry again. I guess I could fence, but probably just want to fence next round. Get 3 wood and then fence. Get another 3 grain and 1 vegetable. Okay, yeah, not much on the board for me to do. So I can take wood for a point. I can take boar for no points. I can take food. Don't think I need to take food. I think I have other sources of food, like going on sow bake myself next round will be fine. So, actually, you know what? I will play it safe. I'll play it safe here. Doing Not doing food relies on me getting so bake or a good food action next round, so I think this is fine. So, next action will be start player half timbered house. But yeah, I'll definitely do start player if it comes to me. Although usually Lady in Waiting likes to do start player at this point in the game. Because she's a good player, and honestly, it's good to do it at this time. Good to get those excellent plow sow actions, especially if you have good miners. No, she goes for breeding pair of boar. That makes a lot of sense too. So Lady in Waiting is having a nice strong game. So, alright, it got all the way around. Cool. So I only have one action left. So hopefully it's so bake. Bloomer has no wood. Joe is gonna fence here. Alright, beautiful. So I should be fine for getting fences at the end of the game. So I could take wood here, but I think the choice is so bake because I do need a little bit more food. So I have 11 grain, and if I do plow sow first action next round, I'm going to gain another 2. So I'm at 13 grain, so I can afford to bake 5 here. So I probably could have afforded to bake 1 fewer grain, but it really doesn't matter because I'm maxing my crop points either way. Although it does make plow only a 2-point move, which in that case I might prioritize going on some other space more, like taking wood with my first move to get fencing. So this way, if I get screwed out of plow sow, it doesn't matter. I still have maximum crops. So that's why this is better. If I do take plow sow, or if I get a tick on my charcoal burner, then my feeding is fine, because I can sow a vegetable and eat the vegetable. Kind of funny that Joe's not built a fireplace. And it looks like he's going to use his bonfire to eat sheep rather than build a fireplace. Really an anti-charcoal burner game. Because I've gotten 5 ticks off of it, but 2 of them are myself, only 3 from my opponents. Sometimes you have way more than. There weren't that many minor baking improvements in the game. Okay, well, Plauso is some points. I think I can gamble that I'm going to get my fencing action either way. So I guess it is possible that Lady in Waiting does Reno fence, but Bloomer, what? Yeah, Bloomer doesn't need to Reno or fence. Okay. It's 2 points, so it's not that great a move, but I should still get 4 wood, and then fencing, and then take one of the animal types that I don't have. And if that's not available, then wooden path. I'm pretty sure Bloomer fences or plows here, because plow is a 3-point move for him with boundary stones. Okay, 14 wood. Okay, I'll be sad if I get a charcoal burner tick right after taking wood, but I have a chance of two-point actions if I fence here. Actually, I guess I only have one action left, so one 2-point action if I fence here. So if Lady in Waiting has Constable here, that's going to be really strong. It's possible. Joe did take Hide Farmer. I will be pretty sad with. Although he probably would not have drafted Horse if he saw Constable. He would have hoped to bait someone else into playing and getting it. Oh, Lady in Waiting probably has the Chief's Daughter? No. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. Bloomer just took a bunch of stone. Why does he have so much stone? Maybe stone path or stone road or whatever? Paved road, that's it. Alright, and there we go. There's my game. So I have whatever I score plus 10. So my farm is probably around 38, 39, I would guess. So I probably hit 49. I probably hit like 48, 49. Not sure if that'll be enough to win. Lady in Waiting has a really great farm. Ooh, nice 3-point estate manager there. Yeah, Lady in Waiting might have beat me. Those stables are improvement points are comparable, but she's got way more, two more. Oh, she's saying I won. Okay, we'll see. Wow, so I had a 44-point farm. I beat Lady in Waiting by 3. So I end with 44 plus 10 for 54. Lady in Waiting has 51. Joe has 48. And let's see what Bloomer reports. 51. So yeah, beginning of the game was very kind to me. Getting family growth round 5, getting to build the first room with my second action, one of the last actions in round 4. So I'll look at the draft quick. I know all the EIKWM France deck cards so well that I'm probably not going to learn anything, but it's worth it to just take a quick look. So first pick Lady in Waiting over Engineer. The average draft position agrees with me, but the power does not, which is interesting. Engineer and Tutor both rated higher in power, but they're both drafted almost a full position later. Charcoal Burner, yep. 24601, best card there. Beekeeper, best card. So Godfather I took over Thatcher. I did do two read actions, and Thatcher would have been a 1 for a read action. Although it would have been only a 3 read action because I wouldn't have gotten it out before my first room. So, I mean, card went unplayed anyways. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with Market Crier. I recognized with Lady in Waiting that I would have a lot of actions, and that therefore, Market Crier gives you a way of powering up, having a really high score. Along with 24601. So Quarry is an easy pick. Half Timbered House, easy pick. Here I took Heatwave, which looks like it was the 5th best card in that pile, but it was just perfect for me. And I got Woodpath back too, so kind of a funny. They were drafted a little funny. Clockwork Man, best card in. Oh, actually, Field is ranked higher. Interesting. By Clockwork Man with Quarry for obvious reasons. And I got Stonehouse Extension back. How excellent was that? Stonehouse Extension is actually the second highest pick card in that pile. Joe took Horse. Someone took Granary, and someone took Raft over Stonehouse, or not Raft, something else over Stonehouse Extension. Granary, Horse, and Drinking Trough. Wow, someone took Drinking Trough over Stonehouse Extension. So that was very fortunate because that was a huge amount of points for me. 3 points plus 1 with my Half Timbered House, so 4 points. And Corn Scoop and Woodpath, easy picks. Yep. So I think it was just like a really lucky game. I got really strong cards, so, you know. And the early game went exactly how I wanted it to. So, anyways, thanks to my opponents for playing. Thank you guys for watching. That's all for now. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and let me know how the audio is after I turn the gain up.